What's the crack? What's the bleeding story? How yous all doing? Hope you're well. I've a legend in the house. We've been having them all week, and here's another one. The Warren lad. How are you keeping, mate? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Great, yeah. Just getting back into it now after the sort of the summer break, and listening to all this transfer shite and who's coming and who's going and who's not going and whose bid are we going to reject? You know what I mean?
No.
So that's basically the way my summer has gone. And how was yours? How was your summer?
Same, mate. Pretty much same. After that diabolical events in Germany, mate. I mean, I've got plenty to say about that, but I'm going to save it till I do my show about it. So
and look, we'll get you to talk about that towards the end of the show and give a shout out and stuff like that. But no, look, I want to say thanks a million for coming on. We were all singing your praises the other night. I seen you were in the chat anyway, myself, Static, and the Kyle Walsh fella. It's good to see Kyle and Static back as well. Me and Static have done another show as well previous to that. So yeah, pretty interesting. But today I wanted to talk about a few transfers because we've seen that Arsenal have had a bid sort of accepted and stuff like that for Mourinho. Mourinho, whatever the fuck you call him. But it's we have a few slides as well. We came prepared, folks. Well, I didn't come prepared. Warren did. That's the way it is. I'm just full of shite, But before we do, I just want to hit up a few of these comments just to say hello to people. Lenny's in the house. Big up, Lenny. Hope you're well, mate. Lenny's saying big up, brothers. And there's another legend. Static. Hello, Del Boy and Warren. Yes, the boys are in. Swinging punches. Smash those likes on the way in. Yes, please do, mate. It helps drive the channel on. 6 likes. Like and subscribe. Yes, happy days. Happy days. Warren, let's get fucking stuck into it. So I'll throw up your slides that we have here. And you want to go through what we're talking about.
Yeah. So what we got statistics for this season just gone. For this Mikel Merino chap. And also we've got his career totals as well. So last season in La Liga, he made 32 appearances, scored 5 goals, got 3 assists. He picked up 10 bookings and no second yellow cards and no red cards. He didn't get any second yellows or reds at all, in fact, last season, which is good. But I have to say, I'm a bit concerned about the amount of bookings he gets. Looks like about 40. He got 14 last year from 45 appearances. So for me, that's quite a lot. I don't know what other people think, but that to me looks like about 1 in 4 games he's getting a booking. So, but mind you, having said that, Del Boy, he's a defensive midfielder, isn't he?
Yeah, he sits into that role, defensive sort of on the left sort of defensive side of the things, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, maybe we'll get to it, but like maybe it could be the thinking of Zinchenko, the way he pulls into that left-hand side. So it's like, right, Zinchenko, you're not doing that anymore. You're concentrating on left back. But yeah, defensive. Sorry, go on ahead, Henry.
No, but I think it's a good signing, right? The reason I do, it gives us a bit of tactical flexibility, because if we're going away, if we have to play like an elite level club away in the Champions League or a Man City or a Liverpool, right, we can go and play with 2 sitting midfield players, right?
Yeah.
With Rice and him sitting rather than just having one. So I think that's a good thing. But with this manager, you just never know what's going to happen. He might have him playing like in a cam role. Who knows? You just don't know. But he has scored 8 goals from that position, which for a CDM is quite a lot.
That is, yeah. That's pretty good as well. Like, you know what I mean? Because I was looking at a thing today, and it was basically saying that he's Xhaka's replacement. And for me, the statistics that I was looking at. It was showing him that he has more ball winning than Xhaka. Xhaka was all right at ball winning, to be honest with you. But this is exactly the sort of type of player that we want sitting in that role. Sitting in the middle, sort of going left, going right, but his heat map is sort of to the left. But I think Xhaka was pretty much the same. But he, for me, is going to break down the play. So if you have the likes of Declan Rice pushing up and Odegaard pushing up, if the ball comes in over the top or anything like that, he's there to break up that play. So it takes the sort of the worry for Odegaard and Declan Rice to sort of say, I can't push forward because if I push too far forward, I have to get back, and I'm afraid that I won't be able to get back in time. So at least it gives them the freedom to sort of express up front. And I think Declan Rice is really good at that. They run with the ball. You've seen him when he was at West Ham in the centre role and just bursting forward. He done it for us a good few times as well last season. So, he was able to do it last season with in the back of his head going, if I fuck up here, I have to get my ass back. But at least now we can say, right, do you know what? I can get fucking forward. And Mikel Merino is back behind me. He'll cover me and get time to come back, So, yeah, you're right. I am happy with it because he is a great player. And one of the Spanish expert or whatever, the thing that I was looking at, your man says he's just good at everything. He's good at tackling. He's good at passing. He's good at winning aerial headers, assists, whatever it is. He's just really good at it. And he'd give him a 7 out of 10 for everything. He's not going to try and dribble through about 10 players or anything like that. That's not his style. It's just win the ball, pass it on. And it's that easy football. And sorry, a comment that just came up here because he's a fella that I do know who was one Club Man of the Year, by the way. This fella that's on the screen right there, me best mate, right? He done exactly what we're talking about now. And it's funny you came on, Jer, because this fella, Jer's probably laughing now at me talking about this. All Jer used to do in that centre midfield role, he'd win the ball and he'd pass it on. And he won Club Man of the Year. Club Man of the Year. Not just fucking Player of the Year. Club Man of the Year. And I'm giving Jer Mack a big fucking shout out for that. Legends. But yeah, sorry, Warren, to lose.
No, give the man a nice big creamy pint when you see him, mate.
I will. I'll have to buy him a creamy pint, 100%. But you want to go on then?
I just think it's a good one because I said tactical adaptability, flexibility, all that stuff, and he does score. So his career total, he scored 36 goals from 343 appearances. So that's not shabby, especially from someone who plays CDM role, because that role normally you're just mopping up in front of the back four and protecting the back line. So, it's good. Yeah. And it might, when we're not playing a really good side, we might be able to let Declan Rice run forward and join more attacks.
Yeah.
So I think it could be a good one, mate.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like, I am excited about it because it does bring in that bit more of a security. Like, Jorginho, for me, I think, look, he's getting that bit older. We're all talking about De Bruyne getting older, fucking whoever else you want to shout out, Bernardo Silva getting older.
Yeah.
But for me, Jorginho was getting older, Partey's getting older. So this fella is going to sit in there and hopefully mop all that up. You know what I mean? And, let the likes of Odegaard, Declan Rice, just go forward and push on and see how they get on,
Exactly. So it'll be interesting to see how he gets on. Just hopefully we don't mess the deal up.
Yeah. Apparently it's the terms and conditions have been like, for the transfer fee have been done. It's something like 36 million 33 million with 5 million added on for appearances and performances and stuff like that. And that's fair enough. I don't mind stuff like that put in because it gives him an extra incentive to, play well, and that can only be good for us, just want to read out these comments here. BX Gunner, big up BX, hope you're doing well, mate. Marino is a massive addition to our midfield. Yeah, 100%, mate. I'm agreeing with you. And as well, so is Warren. Warren's agreeing as well. Warren, you must be taking the whole happy fucking pills, have you?
I've been on something today, mate. I don't know if it's happy pills, though.
Yeah. Kyle Walsh is in the house. Big up, Kyle. Hope you're doing well, mate. Thanks for coming on last night. Please do subscribe to Kyle's channel. Absolutely.
Here we go. Kyle's not having it.
Big up, brothers. Great stuff, lads. But unfortunately, I disagree with you. This Marino guy is not a good player. He is not the answer. And this is why we are winning nothing again this season. Good man, Kyle, you bastard. You. No. So everything we and Warren were talking about is shite.
No, the thing is, I didn't say at any point that I thought he was the answer or that he's going to enable us to win the title, because I don't think he will. The thing I'm saying is it gives us, our midfield, a bit more tactical flexibility. That's what I'm saying. That's what I like about it, because he is a defensive midfielder and he can play as a CM. So that side of it, it's good.
Yeah.
The problem we've got is on the coaching side. That's where the issue is. Because I think our squad of players are good enough to go and win the title. Or, for the most part anyway, to go and win the title or to challenge deep into the Champions League. But the problem we've got is the manager. That's the issue. And the guy above him, Edu. That's where I think the problem lies. So I agree with Kyle, more or less. But I just think the problems for the club are elsewhere.
Yeah, I suppose, I get what you're saying. Just big up Adam there. He likes to get stuck in. That's one thing that I love about a player and that Arsenal have been missing, right? And I get what Kyle is saying. I do get it. I know 100%. And I'm on board with it as well. But for me, this is I just like his sort of style of play and stuff like that. It's just get fucking stuck in, get the ball, move it on. Keep football simple. You know what I mean? This fucking left back pulling into the midfield and fucking a right back playing in left back positions. Stop, please. Just keep football fucking simple. You know what I mean? I know what I'm talking about here because I'm coaching the fucking young fellas and I'm telling them this. Keep it simple. They're looking at the fucking Premiership and they're looking at these players and they're diving themselves, holding their foot. Piss off. And I fucking say that to them. Don't be doing this shit. Just play football. You know what I mean? And that's what Adam is saying here. I like the way you get stuck in. Or he likes to get stuck in. And I like that. You know what I mean? I'm 100% on board with it. And I get it. He's not the answer because we still need a striker. If we get him, we still need a striker. And I've been saying it and saying it and saying it. You've been saying it. Kyle's been saying it. Static. Everyone's been saying it. You know what I mean? We're going to fall short, and it's on the striker department. That's my thing. And a few of these deals that Edu was getting over the line, and we were only saying it yesterday, me, Static, and Kyle, and Edu, making out that he's the best fucking director of football on the planet because he's getting these deals over the line. They're pretty easy. You know what I mean? You don't need to sell Arsenal Football Club. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, but you don't. It should be pretty straightforward. You're coming to a top world team. You know what I mean?
One question you need to ask is, do you want to come or don't you want to come?
Yeah.
If you don't want to come, we'll go and find another one. Because the thing, that's what I agree with Mikel about when he said that time that if they don't want to be here, I don't want them at the club. If I have to sell the club to them, I don't want them at the club. And I agree with him about that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same. I'm the exact same. We've been held at ransom too many times at this club. It's about time, and fair play to Mikel Arteta. I'll give him this. Like what you're saying there. If you don't want to play for the club, fuck off. I'm no interest in you. Ozil was like that towards the end of his well, probably not the end, the whole fucking lot, to be honest with you. He thought he was bigger than the club, and the fans that supported Ozil thought it was Ozil FC. They didn't see the whole Arsenal on front of the FC. You know what I mean? So where are them fans now, by the way? Sorry, Ozil FC. Where are they now? Where, like, you're going off to Ozil? Fuck off. Good. Piss off, you fucking numbnut bastards. You know what I mean? Because they didn't have a fucking clue about football. I think Ozil played about 3 good games for Real Madrid. Oh, he's a world-class star. Piss off with him. You know what I mean? I think he went to Fenerbahce or something like that, and he played about 4 or 5 games, and then that's it. Oh, what happened to him? Oh, yeah, he's shit. I'll read out statics here. Marino, I'm not convinced. He's decent, but not great. As for what I said, Mikel definitely plays everywhere in midfield, box to box. If he is a neutral DM or a CDM, then fair play. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Like, it's a position we needed. In midfield, we did need that position. And I'll come to the slide now in a minute, because just before today's fucking transfer update, we have the slides of the cover positions that we have. And that slide's coming up now. I'll just read out the rest of these comments. Static, we need a striker. Yeah, exactly, 100%. That's what I said. And Static's the same. Adam's the exact same. We need a clinical finisher. If we get a clinical finisher, I believe we can challenge. Like, as in, I'm not going to say win the league. I'm saying challenge again for the league. I just think City, they just look fucking too good again. You know what I mean? I just think if we get a clinical finisher, we could stay up there with the right mentality with Marino. Could be fucking good. Sorry, Static saying, Kyle, hey, facts. To be fair, they did create this squad. Yeah, that's fair enough. I'm not going to disagree with you, Adam. 100%. Now, a lot of money spent. A lot of money. What sort of squad would you have designed with nearly £1 billion? Do you know what I mean? And that's why what I'm sort of saying is it's not hug Mikel Arteta and Edu now. It's okay, you've done your job. Okay, you've done your job. You got the players in. That's fair enough. Let's go and win the league now. Because the squad, if you're spending $1 billion, I want a league title. We have challenged. We challenged last year. It was great. The year before, it was great. We just fell off. But now, for me, this is the season. This is the season, because you'll have the likes, and I keep saying it and saying it again. You'll have your top class players, Saliba, your Saka's, maybe your Declan Rice. When will they turn around and just go, I've been here X amount of time and I haven't won anything. It's time to move on. And they talk in the international fucking football stages. Saka will be talking to fucking all the City players. Saliba will be talking to Mbappe, fucking everyone else. Come to Real. Come to Real, mate. Let's go. Come next season. We're building the Galacticos. And don't tell me that that's not appealing to a young player, because it fucking is. And I know we're a big club, but to go and play for a Real Madrid or I hate even saying a Man City, but at least you could nearly guarantee you'll win a trophy, be it a Champions League or a league. And that's what these players, they have all the money. It's not about money anymore with them. Delboy, LOL. He played for Newcastle. If he was good enough, then top English teams would have snapped him up, or Madrid. He was the tour best midfielder, Sociedad. Gentlemen, I'm not happy with this window. It's crap. There you go. Kyle doesn't hold back. Absolutely not. Good man, Lukey. Hope you're well, mate. Evening, Dell. Hope you're doing well, brother. 11 likes and subscribe. Yes, please do. Adam's saying money is on City, barring changes. Yeah, I know. It's a pity, but let's look at Rodri. He's injured. I don't know how long he's out, but it just I thought he would have had a little rattle there against Chelsea. But fuck me, they didn't, did they? They looked good against Chelsea. Del Boy Warren, I wouldn't waste the money on 8-9 goalkeepers and several defenders, and that's with 500 million saved. Me, there you go. Static, big up, bro. Kyle is saying that, yeah, and the boys are on fire. We'll come to the next. Shamrock Rovers losing 2-0. Bollocks. Right, yeah, sick. But here, we'll move on. We'll go to the next slide, Warren. Now, this, I hope people can see this. What I'll do is I'll try and bang that up a bit. You don't want to see our fucking faces. But here we go. This is the cover we have. So we'll start off in goal. 2 goalies, Raya and Ramsdale. And that's, let's say, worth or calling them, let's say, backups, first team players and stuff like that. Raya, Ramsdale. I'd say Ramsdale is going to go this windy. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think he will. I'd be surprised if he doesn't. I heard that someone wanted to take him, but they wanted to take him on a loan with an option, with an obligation to buy, which I haven't got a problem with that because it means that they have to sign him at the end of the loan, right? Yeah. So for me, that's fine. I don't mind that, but I'd rather just get the deal done now and get him out now. The problem is I'm not sure if we've got adequate cover, whether the young lad Hine is decent enough. And the thing is, at some point you've got to give these young lads a chance, because you can't just keep going out throwing tens of millions of pounds around, especially at the moment with all this profitability and sustainability malarkey that's going on. We need to start producing our own talent. And, this is something that Arsenal have always been famous for down the years, is bringing in young fellas from the youth team. And, at some point we've got to do it.
Yeah, 100%. It's the last few to come through was Saka. And we can thank our great friend and a great legend, Liam Brady, for that, because he was the one who brought them through. Where is Mertesacker? He's in charge of that now. Where are these, coming through now? Because Eddie Nketiah, let's say, he came from Chelsea in 2016, 17 or something like that. Now we have the Wanari or whatever the young fella's called coming through. That's fair enough. Well, we need a few more. That for me with the Ramsdale thing, I heard that all right, but I don't think it was an option to buy, like an obligation to buy. I think it was something like whatever you saying 20 or 30 million for him, but it was an option to buy. So for me, I don't want the option. I want
obligation. If they're going to, if it's going to be a loan, it has to be an obligation. Otherwise, I'm not interested.
Yeah, I'm the exact same, 100%. We'll go on left back. I don't know how you feel, but I want to talk about the Timber thing here. I don't like him in the left back position, and it's basically because he's a right footer, and no, is he a right footer? Sorry, I'm thinking of fucking Tommy.
Yeah, he is still, but he's a right back. As far as
he's a right back. Sorry, yeah. So, they don't even have him there in that. So maybe he should be in that down at the fucking bottom in the right back position, because that's what I think he started there for when he played Nottingham Forest.
He's in the right back. He's one of the right backs. There's 3 of them, and he's one of them.
Oh, sorry, yeah, jeez, I'm fucking blind as a bleeding bat here. Yeah, that's sort of that. I don't like him in the left back position. You know what I mean? Because you're a right footer, people nowadays, if you're playing left back, the right winger is nearly always a left-sided player. So you look at Saka, for example. He's on the right wing, but he's a left footer, and he cuts in on his left, and he hits it in, and that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
So if Timber, right, for me, if Timber is a right footer, and he's having to come in on his right-hand side, like, you want to lead them out the other side, if you know what I mean, out to the left. And if you're leading a player out to their left rather than coming in and they're on their good foot, they're going to be skinning by them all the time. So that's why I'm just not into that. Like, you know, I know Arteta likes that, but it doesn't sit comfortable with me. You know what I mean? I believe your left back should be a left footer. That's what it should be for me. What?
Yeah, 100%. I agree with you. And mate, I was a right-footed left back as well when I was a kid, and it's horrible because constantly you have to keep twisting yourself around, or you have to shuffle onto the other foot. And when you've got some pacey forward coming down the wing at you, it's not good. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And it's difficult to get the challenge in properly. So, you know, it's not good. Unless of course, Del Boy, he might be two-footed. You do get players like that.
Yeah. Cazorla was our last one.
Yeah, they do get players who are two-footed. You know, I told you that story about my dad where he used to like get home from school and he'd just spend hours and hours kicking a ball against the shed wall with his wrong foot just to strengthen up his wrong foot.
Yeah. I used to do the exact same thing.
Yeah. It does happen, but I don't think it's very common. So if we'll be lucky.
Yeah. Sorry, just read out. What a waste of time. Arsenal re-signed Henry for 1 year and then goes out on loan. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. See, this is what I'm talking about with Edu. No one talks about this because it's easy to talk about the good things. What about the bad things? What about all the players that are going out on free? Like, you know, after signing contracts and we're getting no money or fuck all money. You look at Liverpool, when they sell a young fella, they get big money for them. You're talking nearly 20 million for young fellas in their academies and all this. What did that young fella go? Did he go to Fulham or something like that, or Southampton or somewhere like that? And they paid something like 20 odd million. We can't even get fucking 20 million for Ramsdale, an England international player. Fuck I remember me.
A couple of years ago, Del Boy, they sold a youth team player who had never even played for their first team for something they're approaching 30 odd million pounds.
Jesus Christ.
Do you know what I mean? This is what I'm talking about, you know. And this fella's like ripping up contracts because he can't get him out of the club.
Yeah, fucking winding me up now. It's fucking winding me up now. I was calm here, but Jesus Christ. And here's now Adam's winding me up now as well. Tierney is still there. Don't forget. You're fucking right, mate. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Now, let me tell you, I've got a question for you, Del Boy. On the Arsenal website, right, I looked at the whole squad today. Every member of the squad, bar four, have got the new shirt on. Who do you think those 4 players were?
Well, I'd say Tierney is one of them because we're talking about him.
Yeah, Tierney's one, and the other 3 are the ones that are out on loan.
That are out on loan. Right.
So, I know, that's the point I'm making. Tierney plus 3 players out on loan are the only ones that don't have the new shirt on. That tells me there is no way on earth that he's going to be in the squad that's head to the Premier League in a few weeks for the season. Because I'm not sure when the deadline is of when the squad's got to be announced, the 25-man squad.
Yep.
But he ain't in it, mate. I'm telling you, he will not be in that squad list.
Yeah, and just big up Ali, by the way. Static saying nobody has forgotten Tierney, but top fake gunners have conveniently. He's injured, and Arsenal need to sell him. That's right, yeah, he's injured. But like, I think Static actually said it the other night. You can actually sell an injured player once his fucking heart is beaten. You know what I mean? And there's nothing that comes up health wise. You should be okay because like he's gone and played for other clubs and stuff like that.
The thing is they can, but it'll be difficult for them to sell him, and the buying club will be able to negotiate a cheaper deal for him. He will have to have a medical, but
Yeah.
the medical, as long as they're aware of the injury and they're happy to proceed with it, it won't be a problem.
Yeah, I agree with Adam here as well. Like with the cauliflower, as we call him. Yeah, for me, it's definitely him in that left back position. You know what I mean? And we go to the just on this. Can't pass medical if you're injured. Here, we were just talking about that. But please do hit the like button and subscribe if you're new around here. Warren's link is in the description as well. Click on the button. Just give him an L fucking subscribe if you don't mind. Really appreciate that. But let's move on. Centre back. Is there enough cover for you there for both centre backs?
Right, so who have we got? We've got Gabriel, Calafiore, Timber, Tomiyasu, Kiwior. To be honest, I have to be honest, no, because they're all covering other positions as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like Calafiore's cover for left back, Timber's at right back and at left back. So they got. The thing is, they're covering multiple positions. I don't want Timmy. There's two of them there that I want out of the club: Tomiyasu and Kiwior, because I don't think they're good enough. I think Kiwior is slightly better than Tomiyasu, and I don't think he's a bad player. And I think if we were to put him on the market, we could get decent money for him because he's a Polish international as well. But they just. The yardstick for me, Del Boy, is if we did put them on the market, would the likes of Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, and all these sorts of clubs, Barcelona, would they be coming in for these players? Because I don't think they would.
The only fucking teams that would be buying them that would be called Real would be Real Mijol. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Jesus.
Do you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like...
Yeah.
The other one, Saliba, what have we got? Saliba, and again, it's exactly the same there. The thing is, I don't want White here. I can't stand the fella.
I'm the same. No,
I
leave
think
him
he's
right
got
back.
a really, really bad attitude. The fact that he doesn't want to play for his national team, I think you've got to ask serious question marks about him. And then on top of that, he doesn't want to learn and develop his skill set. So that for me says that he's not got the right attitude. I want him gone. I'd rather have someone who wasn't as good as him, but had the desire and the hunger to want to improve. Because I'm sorry, that attitude he's got stinks.
Yeah, well, I get what you're saying, but I suppose his attitude for England stinks, but not for us. So I don't mind Ben White as a backup to Timber. Well, I suppose in saying that, he has been playing okay for Arsenal. He's been doing the job. I don't think Arteta will kick him out unless...
I don't think he will. But the issue I've got, Del Boy, as far as Arsenal's concerned, is that he doesn't want to seem to improve his skill set as a footballer, which means that he's never going to be any better than what he is now. Do you know what I mean? So for me, he has to improve. You haven't reached the peak of your ability. You can get better, and the only way you're going to do that is by watching other players, watching videos that your manager is asking you. These. See, this is what I'm talking about with the coaching at this club. Like, why is it that these players aren't being coached properly? Because if they were, they would have him looking at the likes of Paolo Maldini on video clips and whatnot, and saying, look at the way he defends, look at the way he does this, X, Y, and Z. Right? Because I know Don Howe used to do that when he was coaching Arsenal, and he was widely regarded as one of the best coaches in the world. Yeah. But he doesn't want to do that. He's not interested in watching football at all. So how's he going to improve? He's not interested in learning from other players. So for me, I want him out because I just think he's going to be a liability. You know, I think there's other right backs out there that are better than him. Don't ask me to name them, though, because I don't really pay that much attention. But what I'm saying is he thinks that he's got nothing to learn, and it's an arrogance issue. And that's just going to rub people out the wrong way. It's going to create a bad atmosphere in the dressing room. The last thing you need when you've got a dressing room is like maybe 1-2 players that are fucking really arrogant. And we've got like 3 of them. You've got the manager, who's an arrogant prick. You've got him, right? The right back, Ben White. And then you've got Odegaard as well, who seems to be a bit of an arrogant prick. So that is a fucking recipe for disaster.
They're all arrogant pricks. Big up, James. Hope you're well, mate. We'll have Kiora even if it's on loan. We need another centre-back as we've still got shite defenders like Michael Caine and Mason Holgate still at the club. I was surprised, James, that Jake O'Brien didn't start for you. I don't get that. I know Sean Dyche said he's not ready. He played in League One. I was watching him. I watched a lot of him, actually, because obviously he's Irish. I'm Irish. I think he's a baller. He's a good player. I don't know how Michael Keane was starting. That's my personal opinion. But let's just move on there to the midfield and the CM position. I'm not mad on Havertz back here. Why is he back here? I'm looking at, well, we've been told that he's going to lead the line. Now, I know they're just doing this for, there is cover there. But Havertz, we need goals. He should be just CF, centre forward. That's what he should be. I know he can play there, but we don't want to be wasting our fucking time experimenting and seeing, does he work here? He's either working as a striker or he's not. If he's not, fuck off. That's my attitude.
Yeah, exactly. So who put this together, Del Boy?
It was them. I won't say their exact name, but I'll say Pie Ports. So right. I hope you get him with it.
I've got question marks about this. When was the last time Havertz, when he played for Arsenal, played CM? He normally plays as a striker now. So I'm not sure about that. Vieira, this is another issue. Vieira, he needs to be gone. Yeah. Right?
He's cooked for me.
Trossard's not a CM either, which means we've got one CM there, which is Rice. So maybe that's why they've gone and bought this Marino chap.
Yeah. He can play there. Yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? Like, I just, do you think, this is the question, I suppose, for everyone else in the chat as well, and not just Warren. Is he a starter?
Who?
In that position, Marino.
Who? He has to be, because we haven't got anyone else. Because if Rice is going to play CDM, right? Sorry, if Rice is going to play CM, then he has to play DCM, because I don't trust Jorginho, and Partey's he's either finished or he's going to be out the door. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, like
we have no cover in midfield. It's paper thin. That's why we need to bring some young fellas in from the youth team, like real good ones.
Well, where are they? Vicky
Thomas and Paul Davies. Where is all these players that we used to be able to call upon from the reserves and the youth team? Like years and years ago, George would pluck them out of the youth team and put them in, and they'd be flying. We ain't got one. I'm looking at that squad there, Del Boy. There isn't one of those players that have come into this club, into that squad from the youth team. Not one.
That's the worrying thing for me. That there is no, we have to, I know we can't always just sign players. There has to be something coming through. And I'm the Hale End and we're all this and we're all that. I'm stuttering as fuck here. I'm sorry. Fuck it. I'm just getting frustrated.
Well, there is Saka, isn't there? But
yeah, but
he's
no, but
the only one.
But Warren, no, this is what I'm talking about. Like Saka, Smith Rowe, Reece Nelson. They were all from when Liam Brady was in charge. He brought them through. Like he done that. Where is the next crop coming through? Where's our next few? I know that we have the young fella there. Where is he? Attacking midfielder, Waneri or whatever the fuck you call him. That young fella coming through. Yeah, he's a good player. He's a good player. He's not a player that should be coming in if Odegaard and Vieira. I'm just taking an instance from what's here, okay? If Odegaard and Vieira were injured, suspended, is that who we have to put in that position? A young fella? I would not be comfortable with that. We're going for the league title. I want, and I know that I don't want to be hitting the young fella hard. And this comes down to Arteta, I suppose. The young fella doesn't have the experience coming into a big game in the Premier League. He'd be and for me, it comes down to what happened to Sambi Lokonga. He was fucked in at the deep end when we were going into, I remember it was around January time. He was fucked in against, I think, Liverpool, Nottingham Forest, big games in the Premier League. And they fucked him in, and next thing he fucked up, and it fucked his Arsenal career up. He's gone. See you later. That's what happened. And that's my worry about this young fella there. They don't get like a Carling Cup or whatever the fuck they call it this day. You know what I mean? Let's say in the Champions League, for example, we've won our league. We're through to the next round. Throw in a few of the players then. Give them that experience. No, we're playing Sakas. We're playing Odegaards. We're playing Declan Rice. So, we have to have that mixture.
Yeah, there's no excuse for it, right? Because back in the day when George was managing this team, right, he would bring in Rocky, Mickey Thomas, whoever, right? He'd bring them up out of the youth team. Like, he'd have them on the bench. They'd come on for the last 20 minutes. They'd start a League Cup match, so on and so forth. And he'd slowly, gradually ease them into the first team. Not this joker. They won't even see the bench, let alone like get on and play in a game. Or if they do, it'd be a bloody publicity stunt for him. Like it'd be brought on for 2 minutes at the end of the game. Youngest ever player to come on and play for Arsenal.
Yeah.
The whole thing was a joke, mate. It was just bloody publicity stunt. Because he was so desperate to get some positive records under his belt because he couldn't get any others from the way the team was performing. It's a shambles. So,
Kyle Walsh is coming in here. Del Boy, we are going for nothing, mate. I say it to him every fucking season. He's always right, and I'm just like, fuck off, Kyle.
He's right. He is right. But the thing is, the way this club is going about bringing these young fellas through is a shambles. Then it's not being done properly. And the reason it's not being done properly is because no one at that club has got a clue what to do. Right? If Chippy was here, I'd have more confidence in it because he's been through the system. He knows what's required and he was doing it. He was look at the players that he had on his books. He had Wilshere, he had Saka, he had Smith Rowe. The list is as long as your arm. But you haven't got him and no one there knows what they're doing. It's an absolute shambles. And we can't keep spending tens of millions of pounds on buying all these players because at some point we're going to get done for like the state sustainability rules. That's why no one's signing anyone.
Big shout. Yeah.
People are petrified of it.
T. Gunner, why so many defenders? Yeah, good point. We are short in midfield. At least we can add Marino to this. Is he going to is the likes of Vieira going to go out on loan? Like, who are we going to get rid of here? Are we getting replacements in? Is it next week or something like that? The window's closed.
Yeah.
And I think personally myself, I think the starting 11 is good. It's brilliant. I think it's brilliant. It's just that, you know, if we get an injury suspension, we're in a bit of fucking trouble. You know what I mean?
I think we've got a problem at left back because I
But
don't trust any of them. I haven't seen, to be fair, that Calafiori fella. I haven't seen him, so I don't know. Right?
Yeah, I just want to just piggyback on what you're saying there, mate. And Kyle said that I couldn't stop fucking laughing. I'm nearly sure it was Kyle. Forgive me if someone else said it, but no one's seen cauliflower play. But now everyone's a cauliflower fucking expert. Do you know what I mean? Like, fucking, and he's 100% right. But
the thing is, you could play him alongside a centre back called Cheese, and then you'd be sorted. You know what? Cauliflower cheese, defensive partnership.
I'm not gay, but he's gorgeous. You know what I mean? So you're just fucking. Are we blown away by the long locks, the beautiful eyes, the Italian look? You know what I mean? Is this what we're filled by? You know what I mean? I don't fucking know. Let's move on.
Boy. All right, so I'm going to start calling you the fella from. What was that fella I called that you looked like the other night?
Oh, fucking. Was it Pochettino?
No, not Pochettino, the actor.
Oh, Danny Dyer. You bastard. All right.
Exactly. Where is he? Where is the geezer? Is he not in Nice, with his trotters up?
Yeah.
That's what we'll be saying about Edu in a couple of days.
Yeah.
You'll be coming on your channel going, where is the geezer? He's in Nice with his trotters up.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, everyone, please do subscribe if you're new. Hit the like button. Subscribe to Kyle Walsh and subscribe to Warren. Warren's link is in the description. Please do check it out. I just want to read out a few comments here. We're not linked with one Premier League proven player either. Another year for those guys to climatize to league. Oh, enjoy. And then be sold. You know, Ali, where were you 6 years ago? The boys having a chat. He left Newcastle in 2018 and it's 2024. Yeah, Adam, fucking tell them. I'm being positive. Let's fucking go. Let's have it. Naga, big up, Naga. Hope you're well, mate. The big elephant in the room is Odegaard, guys. The moment he gets injured, out for months, then boy, there no fuck all creativity. That's the fucking worry. It's not even just Odegaard. It's your Sakas, your Salibas. That's what worries me. Is there's nothing there on the bench to sort of come in and you know, that's the worry for me. 20 likes and like and subscribe. Go on, try and get that to 25. Please do. Thanks a million, everyone. Please do. Work like a motherfucker in 6 years. He's now a WC midfielder, even though he was the third best CM for Sociedad. Yeah, the boys are just chatting there. PS or an FFP just following our behind boy. We might face a situation where we might bite the offer and sell our top players. Well, we're not getting anything for it. I think Edu think he works in Poundland, but he shops in fucking Marks and Spencers. You know what I mean? So it is worrying for me. I just want to hit up the hold on. Rabiot for free, anyone? Yeah, 100% I would. But I think he's a bit of a dickhead, and it's either his mom or his fucking his girlfriend has his balls in the hand. So whatever she fucking says, he does, and he's a bit of a prick. So no, actually, no, I'm not into having him at all. We've one fella with long hair already. That'll do. Jesus can play right wing. He's no Rabiot 5 years ago, maybe. Yeah, exactly. Right, I just want to get to, sorry, James there, just looking at our midfielders on Thomas Partey earlier in the summer. Would you have sold him? It depends on the money, to be honest with you. Really does depend on the money. Rabiot's mum is his agent. There you go. I knew it was a woman in his life that was dealing it. You know, she still must wipe his arse. But anyway, right, I want to go to the left wing. That's sort of the midfielders there, the left wing, attacking midfielder and right wing. How are you feeling with any of them that you're happy with?
I'm happy with Trossard. I'm not happy with Jesus or Nelson. I think Martinelli's been ruined by this manager. I think when he came to the club, he was a world-class talent in the making. And Klopp said it as well. But he's been destroyed by Arsenal's coaching team, including Arteta. So I think he'll be out in Spain by the end of the year, playing probably for Real Sociedad or Real Betis or someone like that. It's sad, really, because the guy had so much talent, but I think he's finished. Trossard, he's going to be another one. If we're not careful and Arteta doesn't get his finger out and start playing him regularly, he'll ask for a transfer. Do you know what I mean? Because he's our best, literally, he's our best attacking player. I really believe that. He, like, whenever he plays, he always causes problems. He's likely to pop up with a goal. I honestly believe that. But no, Jesus, he's got to be sold. I think we'd still get decent money for him. Nelson's got to be moved on. He's just not going to cut it. And Martinelli's finished. He's been ruined by this manager. Yet another one whose career has been destroyed by this fucking clown of a manager. He just doesn't know what he's doing, Del Boy. That's the problem. It's like 5 years and he's done nothing. It's £700 million that's gone down the toilet. And what have we got to show for it?
Yeah, it's a lot of money, all right. Certainly is. Naga, a good point there, actually, mate. Sorry, I want to go back to this. Big up, Naga. Martinelli doesn't suit Arteta's system. I feel like Arteta uses intelligent players. Martinelli would fit Klopp, Nagelsmann, and Flick's system well. I think he would fit the three of them managers very well, to be honest.
They know what they're doing. This one bloody doesn't. That's different. All three of those managers have won elite level trophies. The one we've got hasn't won a thing. He's won one FA Cup with someone else's squad. That's the difference.
Yeah, 1 million for Coutinho. Remember him? Where's he gone? You know what I mean? He's not even there.
In the Championship, I think, or he was abroad somewhere.
Yeah, Warren, would you give Arteta another season if he wins the league?
No, I want him gone I want him gone tomorrow.
Fuck's sake! Yeah.
No, because the thing is, he is not going to win, right? What we need to do is get someone in quick, smart, before the end of the transfer window, right? So that he can start building and preparing for the January one. Because this joker, and we need to get him out before he signs that bloody contract. Because once he signs that contract, we're stuck with him. That is the problem. And I'm not convinced he hasn't already signed it, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I think he has 20 million a year, Arteta. I said it a few days ago. Was it last week or something like that? I think it's signed. I think they'll wait for probably the international break. I'd say they might release that. Now, I'm not sure, but I just think it's something like that they'll do, like, you know.
And I'll tell you something else, mate. I'll tell you this, right? I would rather have Damien Duff managing this bloody team than him.
Yeah.
The Duffer will sort them out. Mate, I'm telling you, that fella is going to have a big career in management. I'm telling you.
Yeah. He's doing well at Shelbourne, the Dublin team. That's where he is at the minute. I go and see him. I must next time I'm there, I'll try to get a hold of him. My young fella Zach is going tomorrow night. It's Shelbourne v Bows. It's a big derby game, so he's going with his mate and his dad. I'm pretty sick that I couldn't get a ticket for it. It's sold out. And next thing Zach comes in the door, I'm after getting the ticket. I says, you little bastard. That's exactly what I just say to him. His mate and his dad, yeah.
Wow, well, that's good. Are they Shells fans?
Yeah. They're Shells fans. They love Damien Duff. He's a fucking nut job on the line. You just want to check him out. It's so fucking funny. Just Google Damien Duff. if you don't believe me, he's the Klopp. He's like the Klopp. You up to the fans, you're fucking in. And he grabbed the
thing
fan.
is, guys, I'm just going to tell this story, Del Boy. He pulled a fan out of
Shit.
the crowd and got him in a huddle with all the players.
Here, look at that screen.
Oh, yeah. Carl Walsh, stop, he's a prick.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I forgot he was in the chat.
Bollocks, I forgot he was in it. Someone kick Kyle Walsh out, will you? It's a Damien Duff love fest there. Fuck's sake. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, this is fucking funny. Right, striker, how are you feeling there?
No. The only one I'd be happy with out of that lot is Trossard, because I think he could play that role. I'd rather have him playing as an attacking midfielder in Odegaard's position, because I think he's light years ahead of Odegaard, right? If I was managing that team, Odegaard would be on the transfer list, mate. I think we need a proper centre forward.
Will we get one between now and the close of the window?
No. This should have been started when the January transfer window's finished. When it closed, we should have been starting looking then, not like suddenly, like a week to go, the transfer window, thinking, yeah, I think we need to get a striker.
But I think, right, and I just wanted to cut in on you there. What Adam is saying here, I think he has got, like, he has to be gone. And I think with that, if that money, I think it's going to be a scramble the last day, few days or whatever. Whenever we sell Nketiah, I think he has to go into the market for a striker. Because if you're taking away Eddie there, you have 3 strikers, you know, and the 3 of them already, look at the 3 strikers there. They're already in other positions around the field.
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
Delbert, have we got any young fellas in the reserve team or the youth team that are banging goals in for fun?
No, I don't think so. I think there's a 16-year-old or something like that, and he's playing at under 18s level. But, you know, you can't throw a young fella like that on.
No, but put him on the bench. Play him like for... Put him on the bench for a League Cup match. Bring him on with about 20 minutes to go. See how he gets on. Send him out on loan to Lake Orient or something.
Adam's right.
Careful.
Sorry, Adam is right. Man United took him.
There you go. See, that sums it all up. He knew that he wasn't going to get any game time. That's why.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. The boys are saying, they're saying it there. 16-year-old went to Man United, Warren. He was prolific in the youth. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he was 16. He was playing under 18s and everything like that. And he just obviously seen, I'm not going to get in this team. I'm off to United. James is saying, I know Forest are in for him. And one of my brothers messaged me saying we might look at him for a loan deal. That's so Everton and Nottingham Forest looking at Eddie.
It frustrates the life out of you.
Yeah, I know. Jesus Christ. But see, this is the thing. It's like I said it the other night, you know, like I'd say with his wages, his signing on fee, everything like that, we're not going to make any money off Eddie Nketiah, if you know what I mean, even if you sell him for 50 million, because the money that they've put into him and everything like that, you know, it's mad. It's mad. Sorry, hold on. I missed the comments there and I want to just get it. Dale Warren. Norton Cuffy was moved to Genoa permanently for 2 million. That's right. He was another young fella coming through that people were talking about and stuff like that. That's a great show. Static, big up, man.
Why aren't we getting these players on the bench or playing them in League Cup games and stuff like that? Why is this not happening?
Yeah, this is it.
You know what I mean? It's just, I just don't get it.
Yeah, exactly. Ali D, after what happened to Balogun, these guys know there's no pathway into the team. Guaranteed Nawari won't get much game time either. And he should. FA Cups, League Cups, you know, for anyone else, they would. Like, you know, Jesus is a better right wing. Dan Nelson and Co. Yes, exactly. Okay, folks, I'm going to have to wrap it up there. My dog took a shit in the shed, and I'm only after seeing it there a few minutes ago, and the fucking smell, and I've been dealing with it all this fucking stream. 1 hour on the fucking button. So you fucking owe me a like and subscribe, please. I fucking smell a dog shit, and I didn't know what the fucking thing it was, and I'm after seeing it there, and I'm going to kick the hole off him now in a minute. But anyway, please do hit the like and subscribe. Before we go, please, Warren, tell everyone what's coming up on your channel, mate.
Right, okay. So you can find me Warren's Team Talk. I'm on Instagram, I'm on X, and YouTube, obviously. I've been working all bloody summer, feels like, well, half of my life. I'm doing a reaction sort of state of the game video about Scottish football. It's going to come out in the next few days, and I'm not holding back. So make sure you check that out. It could be quite a long one and a lot of information, but it'll be well worth watching. So that's I've got coming up. I think I'm supposed to be doing something maybe tomorrow or the next day with Kyle, but it won't be talking about Damien Duff. That's sure. Yeah, look out for that. And make sure as well that you subscribe to Kyle Walsh's channel, because he's going to come back with a bang very, very soon. I'm helping him get stuff sorted out. So please make sure you go and subscribe to his channel. Make sure as well you subscribe to this fella's channel that I'm working with here tonight. He deserves it. He really does. He's an absolute legend of a man.
Thanks.
Thanks. You know, the Danny Dyer of the Arsenal YouTube.
Fucking have it, you can't.
Have it.
Look, I just want to say thanks a million, Warren, for dropping in. Brilliant as always. You bring the slides and stuff like that. And anytime I ask to do anything like that, this man helps me out. And please do give him a sub. His link is in the description. After this, just click in. Please do help him out. And also Kyle Walsh and anyone else, even if you want to just throw it in the comments there, please do throw in. Absolutely no problem at all. I'm not a dickhead. I don't care about promoting anyone's channels once they're fucking sound. You know what I mean?
Well, Delboy hasn't mentioned tonight. He's also does a lot of content about the League of Ireland and the Irish national team as well. So make sure you check that out because it's quality.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, appreciate that. And to everyone that has been in the chat and stuff like that, like, you know, hitting the like button, throwing comments in. You guys make this show as well. It's just only me talking shite and Warren talking sense, I suppose.
No, never.
And like, you know, it's you guys that make the channel, and that's why I appreciate everyone's comments, and I try to put everyone's comments up. They come in thick and fast, so I try to keep in control of it, because I do respect everyone's opinion, whether I think it's right or wrong. But once it's respectful, I'll show it up. But no, thanks a million, everyone, and please do, as it says, I have I'll be doing a match preview, probably myself. I'll do a video tomorrow or something like that. Check that out. I might be doing a watch along for the Aston Villa game on Saturday. It's in my head. I want to do it. I have a funeral to go to on Saturday, so it depends on what happens there, and that's being honest. But if I'm back early from that, it is on early. If I'm back early from that, it's all systems go, and I will definitely just hit the notification. Kyle Walsh is coming on with me. Warren, if you're around, I'll get you on as well. I know it's you might do so, but I'll talk to you about that. I'll put in everyone who's coming on to it and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely do keep an eye out for that and hit the notification bell. Everyone subscribe to Warren's channel. Exactly. Everyone, as I says, thanks a million for tuning in. You're absolute bleeding legends. And just what statics there. Take care, live chat, likes and subscribe. Yes, exactly. Thanks a million, everyone. Warren, thanks a million. Absolute fucking legend, as usual. Take care and God bless you all. You're absolute fucking legends.